welcome to episode 1 of Peak's new series, State of the Build. I am Emily Reeves, your host, and on this series, we will be visiting various YouTubers and friends doing really cool builds, and you guys will get a sneak peek on what kind of progress they're making in their shop. Hope y'all enjoy. Be sure to leave comments and tell us what you think. On this episode, we are going to be talking to the ever so awesome Evan Beckerman from Throtl, a very successful YouTube channel known for some really sick builds. And this one just happens to be pretty unique. I have been seeing posts on this build all over social media. Thanks to COVID, I cannot go travel to their shop, so I'm going to be video chatting with Evan to get the scoop on this 1988 G20 Army van that they are converting into an ice cream truck. So far, they've only done the wrap and they haven't touched any of the mechanical aspects of this van. And if for some crazy reason you haven't watched this episode over on the Throtl YouTube channel, you better get over there and watch it because this thing is so friggin' cool. And now we get a little behind the scenes on what the plan is for this build. Dude, Evan, I just watched the episode. You guys have done it. You made a killer ice cream truck. I cannot wait to see what you guys do to the inside of this thing and all other aspects, but what's the next step you're gonna do on this build? Tell us.
Emily, what's going on? I am glad you like the ice cream truck. Check this out. We laid out all of the parts that we've got so far for the ice cream truck from Advanced Auto Parts and from Peak. And we're about to kick this off. So I guess my question to you is, what do you want to see specifically? These are our new wheels and tires. Let me know what you want to see specifically and we can go through each different component or section here one by one.
I love seeing polished smoothies on the ground for this one because that was really the only choice. So good. I am also so stoked to see that you guys have coolers and a refrigerator for the inside of this. You guys are actually gonna serve ice cream from this?
Yeah, so when we were kind of going back and forth on what wheel style to choose, I just thought that full polished smoothie was the way to go. But we did it with kind of a little bit of a twist. So this is a 15 by 8 smoothie, and we decided to go with the Falcon Wild Peak HT tires. So the HT02, which is super aggressive, kind of like that beefy look. I don't know, I just thought that it would be kind of cool, especially if the van is lowered or maybe even lifted. We're not exactly sure which direction we're gonna go. But yeah, so we have a drink cooler right here where we can have all sorts of beverages, maybe some beers. I don't know if you can add that in this video, maybe not. Some monsters and sodas and all that kind of stuff. And then right here is our brand new freezer where we can load up with tons and tons of ice cream. So we can take all these out if we want. To be honest, I'm not exactly sure how to run an ice cream truck, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna have fun along the way. So what else you got?
I think that sounds like an ice cream truck I would definitely want to visit. You've got those not your grandfather's root beers that are like spiked, and you could add yummy ice cream with that. Make like a little adult ice cream truck. I think that would be a rad root beer float. I would order that. Oh, dude, that would be a hard one too. Do you lift it? Do you lower it? I think that the viewership will definitely have an opinion on that. I think that tire and wheel choice, so good. So good. And I love the fact that you're like, I don't really know how to run an ice cream truck, but that's not the point, right? Okay, so we don't know what we're doing quite yet with suspension. You're probably gonna freshen it up and make it easily drivable and safe and all that good stuff. Obviously, a new coolant system, which is highly important. I think the question everyone probably wants to know, I've seen the merch, I've seen the snail. Are we supercharging or turboing or boosting or modding any go fast parts on this powertrain at all? Tell us the plan. Is it gonna be the world's fastest ice cream truck?
Well, you want to find out if we're going to be boosting this thing or maybe swapping in the crate V8 motor. You're going to have to subscribe. Subscribe to the Peak channel, subscribe to the Throtl channel, and find out. Right now it's the V6. It's got no power, and I mean no power. Like, to the point where we struggle to get this thing home up hills and up the highway. But we've got some things planned. I can't let everything out of the bag just yet. So far, we're gonna completely redo the inside. You guys saw the wheels, you saw the seats. Let me show you what we're working with right now. We're talking 1988 all original interior here. So these gotta go. These seats are actually pretty comfortable, but these gotta go. We've got our new custom seats from Status. The dashboard we will be refinishing. We're gonna be refinishing the door cards. We've got an audio system plan. So inside here is pretty basic. We just chopped the roof off. Under here we did a subfloor with insulation and a nice vinyl floor. This is our front grille right here, as you guys can see. But we're gonna be decking out the entire inside. So not only are we gonna be stocking up with ice cream, but we're also gonna be carrying merchandise and apparel and all that stuff and going on tour with the van. So I guess my question for you, Emily, is where should we bring it? Where should we bring the van? Obviously, pending COVID and all that stuff. But where in the US should we bring the ice cream truck? Or you guys can comment down below. But Emily, where would you like us to bring it?
That is such a good question. Well, one of my favorite places on the West Coast is the PCH, Highway 1 between LA and San Fran. I absolutely am obsessed with that part of the country. I think it's so beautiful and dreamy, and I think it would be so rad to see that ice cream truck parked somewhere on a rad cliff with a beach in the background and a bunch of people gathering with their cars and trying to social distance. Oh, I can't believe all this COVID stuff, but I'm so ready for car shows to be back and going and people to be able to gather. It's really annoying, but I'm glad that we're able to at least catch up like this. I am so stoked to see the ice cream truck come together, and I would love to see some speed parts put on that thing. And it doesn't matter if it's on road or off road, if it's got some torque, that would be rad. Dude, I can't thank you enough for giving us a sneak peek into this build. I said peek. We will be sure to subscribe and comment on both this episode and Throtl's next episode on the ice cream truck and tell you our ideas. And everyone that's watching, do that. Get on it. You don't want to miss this. Thanks so much, Evan. We'll see you soon.
Hey, thank you so much, Emily, as well. And a huge shout out to Peak Auto. Peak has been an awesome partner of ours, and we're more than happy to be working with them on this project. So yeah, if you guys want to stay tuned to the entire ice cream truck build, definitely subscribe to Peak's channel. There's going to be more videos like this on the Peak channel, kind of a little bit more behind the scenes stuff. And then if you want to see the full videos, you can also come over to the Throtl YouTube channel. We'll basically be outlining all the steps along the way to turn this ice cream truck into a pretty rad machine. And I'm hoping we can get to that PCH and make that trip up to Northern California. I do think that would be pretty awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Later.
Just like Evan said, there will be more episodes just like this one, covering little behind the scenes steps on all of our favorite YouTubers projects. If you guys have YouTubers that you watch that you are so excited for the next episode of whatever build they're doing, be sure to post them below so that we can reach out and get a behind the scenes sneak peek at their builds. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment and tell us your thoughts. I hope you've enjoyed this episode number 1 of State of the Build. Again, I'm Emily Reeves, and we'll see y'all next time.